Join me today on my travels on ANA, All Nippon Airways Premium Economy class from Vancouver to Tokyo and back. The journey starts in Vancouver at the International Terminal at the Premium Plaza Lounge. It is spacious and comfortable, and they do offer a food spread, some simple food for breakfast, including eggs, sausages, and some Asian congee. And I made myself a cup of tea as well. Admittedly, the furniture is a bit worn out and tired looking, so hopefully they'll be able to renovate this and add new furniture like they did for the Toronto Lounge. And if you're interested in that, I'll put the link to that video in the top right corner, or you can also search for it on my channel. So after a brief wait, we were able to board the plane, and after walking past the business class section, we were then in the premium economy section. The seats were arranged in a 2-3-2 configuration with lots of room overhead, as well as lots of storage space in the overhead bins, which was great. The cushioning on the seats look very clean, as does the fabric, and I really appreciate having the covers on the headrest. The seats are wide with lots of legroom, giving you lots of personal space. On your seat, you will find a blanket as well as a pillow for your comfort during the flight. In the seat in front of you, there are a couple of pockets as well as a footrest. There's also a leg rest that will support your calf during the flight. And this feature, in addition to the recline of the seat, really made the 10.5-hour flight much more bearable. In the pockets in front of you, you will find slippers as well as noise-canceling headphones. The footrest is also adjustable to different positions, so you can adjust it depending on the length of your lower legs. There are only 3 rows in premium economy, so really it's a very cozy cabin with very few passengers, which is great. So the slippers also came with a shoe horn, and you can also ask for additional amenities such as a toothbrush kit, like a dental kit, and face masks as well. So let's have a look at my aisle seat. So at the armrest, you have the buttons to adjust your leg rest, as well as the recline for the back rest. On the right here, you have the remote for the in-flight entertainment system. There is a small cup holder, and then here is your tray. There's also a small kind of table on your right as well that you share with your neighbor. The noise-canceling headphones worked decently. If you tilt your head too much, then you'll start hearing feedback or echoing sound. But overall, it was comfortable enough to wear for a couple of hours, and it worked to block out some of the kind of engine or humming noise in the cabin. The in-flight entertainment was pretty good. They had a new selection of movies, so that was pretty good. You have a hook here to hang whatever you need to hang, USB charger, and the best thing about the monitor was that you could tilt it to reduce glare. So if you've ever been stuck with a huge glare while you're watching a movie, then you know that this function is a godsend. So next we're going to talk about the food. So the food was probably the most disappointing aspect of this flight, and maybe it was high expectations going in that made this so, but basically the rice crackers that you get at the beginning, the snacks, was the best in terms of the food. Everything else tasted very poor, to be honest. The food is the same as what you would get in economy class, so it's very different from, I guess, the passengers in business class, what they would get. So both on my flight into Japan and out from Japan, the food was just as bad. So unfortunately, I guess, you know, maybe you have to manage your expectations if you are taking the premium economy on ANA. So this is the kind of snack box. This is the second meal basically that you get before you land. This was my flight back from Tokyo, and I was sitting in the bulkhead row this time. As you can see, there's lots of space for your legs. It's great, really, and that is the best part of the flight. I think to be honest, on longer flights like this, to me, I would sacrifice the food just to have a more comfortable space where I could rest and sleep. And I think this product delivered in that regard. So will I take it again? Definitely. But just to let you know, if you do take this, then you have to be aware that the food that you're getting may not taste very good. So this is what I got on my flight back. And hopefully you would bring some snacks from Japan on your flight that you can eat instead. And the sandwich, which was the second meal in a box, served before landing, was basically not edible. Like, it tasted really bad. It was cold and the bread was dry. So yeah, just so you're aware. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the lounge experience as well at the Narita airport. It was very busy, but the lounge was very big. But even then, I had a hard time finding a seat. You can order some noodles on your phone if you have the app. Otherwise, they have food that you can pick up. So there's some yummy karaage chicken, and then some random stuff that I picked up. They ran out of their curry though. So on all, I think ANA is a good product if you're on a budget and don't want to fly economy. I think PE gives you lots of space and it's good value. So I would definitely recommend it. So leave any comments down below if you've taken this before or if you've taken business class before. I would love to hear about that. And I'll see you again next time. Bye.